Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
What are the Canucks getting in Tom Willander?
They're getting a very special young man, very special player with a lot of upside. I compare him a lot in his approach to some of my clients like Alexander Barkov, Andrei Svechnikov, and players like Crosby and McKinnon, in that he loves the daily grind of working to become an NHL player. I mean, he's all in everything he does in the gym, on the ice, and in preparation. He's just a special kid. He's got his priorities straight. I think he brings leadership too, and really excited to see where he goes in the future.
Hey, Todd, Patrick Alvin told us that Tom switched from forward to defense just 2 or 3 years ago. Now here he is getting drafted into the National Hockey League. What does that say about him?
Well, I think it says a lot about him and his father, making the decision to kind of stick to that position and identifying that, his skill set would allow him to have more impact on the game playing defense. I think it also says that there's a lot more upside to him offensively than what we've seen so far. He's shown that this year, and I think, going to a program like BU and what they will provide him with, I think there's a lot more ceiling, and like I said before, it's going to be really interesting to watch his continued development.
Todd, you mentioned Boston University is going to play there next year for former NHLer. His coach is going to be Jay Pandolfo, who was there last night at the draft sitting alongside you. Talk about why Boston University, and it came down to them as who you picked as to where he's going to play next year.
When I first met the family, I really didn't know what they were thinking, and quickly got to understand that education was important to them. Tom's mother is in the business world, working for a large corporation that's important to her. So then we started trying to identify programs that we thought would provide Tom what he needed, and instead of making a trip and visiting all campuses. We try to be, pretty surgical in guiding them, and just thought that BU provided so much. It's a really good educational institution, and then Jay Pandolfo's career, being a late pick, playing 4 years NCAA, grinding his way into a role in the NHL and being really successful at it, and then winning Stanley Cups, then working with an NHL team behind the bench. He has a really amazing staff at BU. The other coaches, Joe Pereira and Kim, who does a lot of the skills work and defensive work. It really is a total package. And, also the environment of the campus. Everything is really close. There's the extra ice if the players need it. The gym is right by the dorm. So the family, got really comfortable with the BU very quickly in all aspects. Tom as well, and then when they finally got to meet everybody in person, it just fortified what our research provided them.
Hey Todd, did you get a good sense? The Canucks showed Tom Willander a ton of love at the Buffalo Combine. Did you get the sense at the Combine that this could happen in Vancouver?
To some extent, yes. I think the organization has, a couple of needs that they could have addressed. But I think when you sit down, with Tom, it leaves you with good feelings that this is a player we can step up and take, and he's going to do everything in his power to be a pro, to be a great pro, to be a leader and be part of a group that is going to be dedicated to winning. So I think once you sit with Tom, those are, what good hockey people would come away with from him.
I was going to ask you, Todd, is he prepared for the Vancouver media and the hockey-crazy media and fans here? But watching his interview yesterday, I don't think that's going to be an issue at all. What's Tom's schedule for the rest of the week and the summer, and what he's going to be working on?
Well, he may come out and spend a couple of days in Vancouver just to get the lay of the land. get a little comfort with where he may be working in the future. Then he's going to go back. Unfortunately, he won't have the time to be at the Plymouth summer tournament with the Finnish and U.S. national teams because he needs to get his college visa. So there's just no time to do that. So he'll be back home training and preparing and ready to hit the ground running when he gets the visa and is able to join his future teammates and classmates in Boston.
Todd, will he be at the development camp next week in Vancouver?
He will be there for part of the time, yes.
Just for a part of the time, okay. One final question. We got to get it in.
We'll get that straightened out, but yes.
He will be for a couple of days. Nikita Triamkin,
Okay.
let's go. Give us the goods. Is he signing?
Update.
Let's go.
I mean, we need to be suspenseful on July 1, don't we?
Come on. Is he signing with an NHL team this weekend? Come on, Todd.
We'll see. Time will tell.
Ooh.
Time will tell.
So you're telling us there's a chance.
There's a chance.
Todd, thanks for this. Appreciate it, and congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you very much, guys.